Hello friends, so today in this video we are going to solve a question which was asked in GATE 2003. So the question is, the band gap of silicon at 300 Kelvin is, and you have options, right? A 1.36 electron volt, B is 1.10 electron volt, C is 0.80 electron volt, and D is 0.67 electron volt. Okay, so before answering this question, we need to know some basic of band gap, right? So let me just give you some brief idea of band gap. So what is band gap, right? So we know that we have a conduction band and a valence band, right? We know in a semiconductor we have a conduction band and valence band, right? So the difference, or the gap between the conduction band and valence band is your band gap. This thing is your band gap, right? So band gap Eg is nothing but your Ec minus Ev, right? Okay, so there's one important relationship that we need to understand, right, which is written as Eg is equal to, as we know that it is Ec minus Ev, which is difference between the conduction band and valence band, right, and which is equal to Kt ln Nc Nv upon Ni whole square, right, where Nc and Nv we know, right, which is charge carrier density in conduction band and valence band, right? This is the charge carrier density. Ni is intrinsic concentration, right, and this K is Boltzmann constant and T is your temperature. So this is important relationship number one, right? There is another relationship that we need to remember, which is Eg, right? Eg is equal to Eg, say naught, minus 3.6 into 10 to the power of minus 4 T. So this is my equation number 2. So these are two equations which are very important, right, to understand about the band gap, or I would say these are the two important relationships that we need to remember when it comes to answer something which is related to band gap, right? So here you can see that from equation 1, right, let me just deal with equation number 1. So in equation 1 you can see that band gap Eg, right, is directly proportional to your temperature, right, and directly proportional to your this thing, right, charge density, and inversely proportional to your Ni whole square. So from this equation you could see, or you could say that the band gap, right, the band gap is directly proportional to your temperature, right? But this is not true. Why? Ni square is proportional to T cube, right? So it is proportional to temperature to the power of 3, right? So here it is temperature to power 1, right, and here in Ni you actually have temperature to the power of 3, a temperature cube. So ultimately what is happening is the impact of Ni square, right, the impact of Ni square is higher than the impact of T, right? So overall we can say that the Eg, right, from this equation number 1 we can see that Eg is not directly proportional to T, but it is inversely proportional to T. So this is very important thing that we need to understand for the band gap, that is when, right, that is when we increase the temperature, right, when we increase the temperature, band gap reduces, right? So when we increase the temperature, the band gap reduces. This is very important thing to understand, right? So we get to know about this thing from the equation number 1. Now come to the equation number 2. So what is this equation number 2 is all about? So in equation number 2 you can see that here you have Eg naught and T and your Eg, right? So this Eg is basically your band gap of particular temperature. So let us say we know that the fixed temperature at 0 EG0 is basically the band gap at 0 Kelvin, right? Band gap at 0 Kelvin, which is fixed. So EG0 is fixed, which is 1.21 electron volt, right? So now we know the value of EG0, right? From this equation we know the value of EG0, right? And now say I need to find out the band gap at temperature 300 K, which is given in this question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the value of 300 at this place, right? EG. So by doing this, right, just putting the value of EG, so let us say EG is equal to then EG0, which is 1.21 electron volt, right? 1.21 electron minus 3.6 into 10 to the power of minus 4 into temperature is what? 300, right? So I use equation number 2 to get the value of band gap at temperature 300. So after calculating this whole thing, you will get 1.10 electron volt. You will get 1.10 electron volt, right? So this is the band gap at temperature, this one. So at 300 Kelvin your band gap is 1.10. So from this equation number 2 you can get the value of band gap at any temperature, not necessarily 300, right? Say, right, in equation or in any question they ask you for the band gap of silicon at say 400 or 500 Kelvin, right? So what you have to do is you just need to put the value of temperature over here and you could get the value of band gap. Here you can see that at 0 Kelvin that the band gap was what? 1.21, right? The band gap was 1.21, and when we increases the temperature to 300, the band gap become 1.10. So here you can see that as we increases the temperature from 0 degree to 300 degree, the band gap reduces from 1.21 electron volt to 1.10 electron volt. This is what this equation is all about, right? So here temperature is increasing, band gap is reducing. Similar thing happened over here. Temperature has increased to 0 degree to 300 degrees. As a result, the band gap has reduced to 1.21 to 1.10. So these are two important relationships that we need to understand in order to answer any question which are related to band gap and temperature. So the right answer for this question at 300 Kelvin, right, the band gap of silicon would be 1.10 electron volt. So that would be the right answer, and these are the two important equations that we need to understand in order to answer this question which are related to band gap. Thank you very much.